Sydney are the Blue Mountains. It's a stunning landscape that for many years was an impassable barrier. Today, it's a playground for tourists and runners alike. It's the latter of the two that have really made this dramatic terrain their own. And each May, they arrive in the town of Katoomba en masse for the North Face 100.
My name is Stone Zhang from Hong Kong. I hope this race is fast race. Yeah? Hopefully I can finish before the sunset. So yeah, it's so exciting to get here and cannot wait to the race.
Bueno, después de los 3 días que llevo viendo el recorrido de la Blue Mountain, pues me parece espectacular. Rompe un poco con lo normal de las carreras europeas, ¿no? Son mucha pista y, bueno, senderos con mucha vegetación, ¿no?
What I'm looking forward to most this year is I'm just giving it my best, giving it my all, which I think I try and do every year. And whatever position that'll get me, well, so be it. But hopefully that'll be up close to the front somewhere. But yeah, just giving it my best.
I'll go out conservatively. 100 Ks is a long day. And particularly with the uphill finish and the fact that the second half of the course seems to be more challenging than the first half, I'll just run a measured race, at least through halfway, see how things are playing out at that point. I certainly hope to contend for, a podium position, so I'll do whatever I can to be in the mix there. But really, I try not to go into the race with any set plan. I try and be loose and figure those things out on the fly.
I've run this race 3 times now, and it was the first ultra I did back in 2012. And so in the last 3 years, I've come third, and then second last year. So getting better every year, getting closer to the front, and hopefully get one better this year.
This is amazing. It's melted my heart. Look at this, so beautiful.
The night before, and the event expo is a hive of activity. Runners gather at the convention centre to do their final gear checks, look at the sponsors' displays, check in and hear the race briefing. It's a very social affair full of countless reunions with running buddies that you seem to only ever cross paths with on the trails. One of the highlights of the night is the Welcome to Country by local Indigenous representative David King.
My name's David King. I'm the son of Auntie Mary King. I'm a Gundungra man. My mum was born right in this area in the gully. Auntie Mary King did the blood draw on me tonight and stayed in bed at the old people's home. Went to pick her up. She was I'm a bit tired. I went, hey, there's a lot of people up there. They're going to be tired tomorrow.
Race day arrives with a crisp morning, the darkness being broken by flickering headlamps. The usual peace and quiet of the mountains is filled with the murmurs of nervous runners and the announcers counting down the minutes. It's the calm before the storm, where tension fills the air in anticipation of what's about to happen. There's a tangible sense of excitement that's somewhat infectious. Even as a spectator, the nerves start to tingle. In the final moments before the first wave of runners set sail, things get serious. There's no going back now. As the first group leaves scenic world and hits the road, there's a huge release of energy. Cheering fills the air, and in a matter of minutes, hundreds of runners pile into the street, making their way up the hill for the brief out and back section at the start. The course goes from Katoomba through rugged terrain down to the Megalong Valley, before returning to town just beyond the halfway point. From here, they head along the cliff tops to Queen Victoria Hospital, then plunge into the Katoomba Valley prior to the steep uphill journey to the finish line. It's a tough way to finish a race. As Wave 1 gets underway, other competitors await the start of their group. No matter when you begin the race, the excitement and nervous energy is just the same for both the runners and their support group.